You're probably wondering what this is about, but did you know that it takes 21 days to change a habit or to break a habit or to create a habit? Is absolute BS. And when I say BS, I mean BS as well as belief system. So we've been led to believe that things take time. But what if I told you that it takes a whole 2.6 seconds for a new habit to be created in your brain? 2.6 seconds. Where that 21 days comes from is from insulating that habit so it becomes a new preferred pathway. So the action becomes a preferred pathway for your brain instead of the old action. So if I can give an example of this, right? Dieting. Whether you go for a salad or whether you go for that burger and chips. So as soon as you have that choice in front of you and you go for the salad, so you muster up all your willpower to leave that juicy vegan burger guys, and the chips and the mayo and the ketchup and go for the salad with whatever you want to put on there, shrimp. And you've mustered up all that and now you go for that. And in that choice, in that you changing your mind for where you normally would cave into that burger and chips, you now go for the salad. Instantly, a new pathway is created in your brain because you have fired a neuron in a different direction. Why then is it still the next time just as hard to make that same choice, to not give in to the cravings that you are feeling, but again go for the salad? It is because our brain is lazy. Our brain has one command, and that is to keep us alive. How it does that is by preserving as much energy as it can. That means that it will go for the path of least resistance. And that path where the burger and chips that you've been insulating for so many years is smoother because it has more myelin. And if you don't know what myelin is, very short, it's the fatty substance that is between a neurological pathway that makes the information go quicker from A to B. So it's always going to go for the path of least resistance. So whatever you have chosen, whatever action you've done over and over and over and over again is the one that's going to be smoother, and the brain's going to prefer that. So that is where the whole myth of 21 days comes in. But I'm going to break that, and I'm also going to say to you, it might take 365 days. It all depends on repetition. It all depends on how much you have linked your true core values, what you want most in life, to this new action. And as long as you haven't done these steps, it's always going to be a struggle. And when it's always dependent on external motivation, we all know this, where we stop going to the gym, we stop eating those salads, we stop the running program because the external motivation has run out, because we are sore, because we are tired, because the why that we're doing it is not strong enough, or our repetition system, how we are ingraining this in our brain, isn't strong enough. So that is where the 21 days come in. They say if you repeat this for 21 days, then it's all in there. But it's all depending on your effort. So that is why somebody, a pro athlete, gets these amazing results, is because they are dedicated to the outcome. So your outcome, how quickly you create this habit, all depends on how much effort you put in, right? So you cannot expect, hello lovely, you cannot expect to get this outcome instantly if you're not willing to put in the work. So for example, if we now think about thoughts, if we are consistently putting our effort into to maintain the thoughts that we need to take this action, and we spend 8 hours a day focusing on the desired outcome that we want, we're going to get there quicker than somebody who just put in 5 minutes every day had doing positive affirmations or visualizing that desired outcome. And we're so easy to say, oh, I could never do what that person does. I could never be the athlete they are. I could never look the way they are looking. It's because you haven't put in the effort. It wouldn't be fair if you, with 5 minutes of effort, are going to get the same result as a pro athlete who gets up at 4 a.m. every day, and by the time you wake up and do your 5 minutes, they already have done 3 hours of practicing, of perfecting, of visualizing, of affirmations, of doing brain stimulation. So we are our own worst enemy. It is because we think we want something and then we go after it for a little bit and then we get discouraged. And we think of something else, we go after it for a little bit and we get discouraged. So it is not anybody else's fault. It's not your external circumstance. It's not that you have time. It's not that you don't have money to join the program. All of those are just excuses that we throw up to not have to get out of our comfort zone and actually do the things that are going to lead to changing that habit. So I hope this has inspired you somehow. And I know sometimes it's not fun to hear, but the truth always helps. So I could tell you what you want to hear, but it's not going to help you. Sometimes you need somebody to tell you what you need to hear. So it is absolutely possible for you to get those six-pack abs. It is absolutely possible for you to run that marathon. It is absolutely possible for you to do that triathlon, to have that $1 million business, to become a speaker, to become an author, whatever you want, whatever goal you have set. It is absolutely possible as long as you are willing to put in the work, as long as you are willing to be dedicated, as long as you are willing to be uncomfortable, as long as you are using excuses and just pointing the finger at all these people that are blessed with genes, absolute most nonsense that I've ever heard in my life. As long as you want to do that and sit on your couch in your comfort zone, I can't help you. But if you are dedicated about making the change and having that abundant life that God has for you, having that big dream you have in your heart come true, then I can help you. So if you're listening to this right now and you're ready to change that habits into something that will serve you, into something that will get you where you want to go, drop a comment, say, that is me, reach out to me in DM, and I will tell you exactly how you can make sure that you reach everything in your life and come to the abundance that God has for you. But it will take you to step out. It will take for you to reach out to me and say, I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm dedicated, let's do this. So let's see who reaches out to me. Have an awesome day.